Today we will discuss decision making and looping. In looping, a sequence of statements are executed until some conditions for termination of the loop are satisfied. A program loop consists of two segments. First is the body of the loop and the other is the control statement. The control statement tests certain conditions and then directs the repeated execution of the statements contained in the body of the loop. C language provides three constructs for performing loop operations. The first is while statement, the second is do statement, and the third is for statement. First we will discuss while statement. The basic format of the while statement is the while keyword, then the test condition, opening braces, body of the loop, and then the closing braces. The test condition is evaluated first, and if the condition is true, then the body of the loop is executed. After execution of the body, the test condition is again evaluated, and if it is true, the body is executed once again. This process of repeated execution of the body continues until the test condition finally becomes false and the control is transferred out of the loop. For example, the variable sum is equal to 0. Here we take one more variable n. Initially the value of n is 1. Then we use the while statement, and in the while statement I am giving a condition that n is less than equal to 10. In the while statement, sum is equal to sum plus n multiplied by n. Then the value of n is incremented by 1. Then the closing braces. Then the printf function is used. In this I am printing the value of the variable sum. So how this loop works? First the value of n is equal to 1 here. When the control goes in this line, then the condition will be checked. The value of n is less than 10. Then the control goes within the while statement and executes this statement. After that, it increments the value of n by 1. Then again, this condition will be checked in the while statement. Now the value of n is 2. This will be compared that the value of 2 is less than 10. Then again the body of the loop will execute it, and again the value of n will be incremented. So the body of loop is executed 10 times for n is equal to 1, 2 up to 10. And when the value of n will be greater than 10, then this loop will be terminated and the value of the sum variable will be printed. Now let's run this program on the TurboC software. This is the same program which I have discussed. Here we first include the header files, then the main function. Here I have taken two variables sum and n, and the value of n is 1. Then the while statement is used and the same condition is used here that n is less than equal to 10. So this loop will be executed 10 times and the value is printed in the sum variable. Let's compile this program. There is no error and no warning in the program. Now run this program, and here you can see the output. The value of sum is 385. So in this way we can use the while loop in the C program. Next we will discuss do statement. In the while loop, the body of the loop may not be executed at all if the condition is not satisfied at the very first attempt. But in some occasions, it might be necessary to execute the body of the loop before the test is performed. The syntax of do statement is keyword do, then the opening braces, body of the loop, closing braces, and then the while test condition. In this do statement, the program proceeds to evaluate the body of the loop first. After executing the body of the loop, then the test condition in the while will be evaluated. If the condition is true, then again the body of the loop will be executed, and this process continues as long as the condition is false. Now let's use this do statement in a C program on a Turbo C software. This is the same program which we have discussed in the while statement. Here we are taking two variables, sum is equal to 0 and n is equal to 1. The while condition is n is less than equal to 10 and it calculates the sum. And in the body of the loop, the n is incremented, and after the body of the loop, the sum variable is printed. Now in this program, if we want to use the do statement, then we have to write do keyword here, and after the end of the loop, we have to write while test condition here, that n is less than equal to 10, semicolon. Now let's compile this program. You can see there is no error and no warning in this program. Run this program. Here you can see the output that sum variable is equal to 385. And as this condition in the while statement becomes false, then the sum variable will be printed. The last statement in decision making and looping is for statement. The syntax for the for statement is for keyword, then the opening parenthesis, the first parameter is initialization, semicolon, the second is test condition, and the third parameter is increment, then the closing parenthesis, opening braces, then the body of the loop, and then the closing braces. In initialization part, we use the assignment statements such as I is equal to 1 or count is equal to 0. The variables I and the count are known as loop control variables. The second is test condition. The test condition is a relational expression such as I is less than 10. The third parameter is increment. In this, the control variable is incremented using assignment statements. In this for statement, first the initialization of the control variables will be done. After that, the test condition will be evaluated. If the test condition is true, then the body of the loop will be executed. When the body of the loop is executed, then the control is transferred back to the third part of the for statement, and in this the control variable will be incremented, and this loop continues until the test condition will become false. Now let's use the for statement in a C program. Now in this program, if we want to use the for statement, then we have to write the for keyword here, then the initialization part, that n is equal to 1, semicolon. We have to delete the initialization here, and here we only declare the variable n. Then the second parameter of the for statement is the test condition, that is n is less than equal to 10, semicolon, and in the increment part n is equal to n plus 1. then the closing parenthesis. In the body of the loop also, there is only one statement for the calculation of the sum variable, and there is no need to increment the variable n in the body of the loop. Let's compile this program. There is no error and no warning. Then run this program. Here you can see the output that sum is equal to 385. So in this way we can use the decision making and looping statements in C programming. Thank you.